जीवित झलसी जाए अंधारी, अंधारी दीवाना नहीं तुम्हें ध्रुवा तारा, अंधारी दीवाना नहीं तुम्हें ध्रुवा तारा, पथगार साई था खेले दिगहरा, पथगार साई था खेले दिगहरा, बाट भूला बाट होइनु, बाट भूला बाट होइनु, तुमको झुरे, बाट भूला बाट होइनु, तुमको झुरे, मुदित नयनी, जीवित मायो झलसी आए अंधारी, कनकाभरण रूप नयन तारा, कनकाभरण रूप नयन तारा, गोपीजन मन लोभा प्रेम तारा, गोपीजन मन लोभा प्रेम तारा, विरही राधा मन, विरही राधा मन, अंधे अकुरे, विरही राधा मन, अंधे अकुरे, मुक्त नयनी, जीवित मानो झलसी जाए अंधारी, मुदित नयनी, जीवित मानो झलसी जाए अंधारी, अंतर देवता था अंतरे मोरा, अंतर देवता थी अंतरे मोरा, सजे सजाओ तनु मोहरा, सेवक सजे सजाओ तनु मोहरा, खेती की अड़ी ठाकुर, खेती की अड़ी ठाकुर, सब रे, खेती की अड़ी ठाकुर, सब रे, मुदित नयनी, जीवित मानो झलसी जाए अंधारी, मुदित नयनी, जीवित मानो झलसी जाए अंधारी, खोजी हुई मानो दर्शन पाई, खोजी हुई मानो दर्शन पाई, दयानुलोता पधारी, दयानुलोता पधारी, मुदित नयनी, जीवित मानो झलसी जाए अंधारी, झलसी जाए अंधारी,
जय गुरु।
अच्छा अच्छा ओहो अच्छा सेया कले
दयामयी माँ बोली को तोते कहे दयामयी माँ बोली को तोते कहे এই ঘরে থাও তু তো এই ঘরে থাও তু তো দেখা না পায় এই ঘরে থাও তু তো দেখা না পায় দয়াময়ী মা বলি গো কে তোতে কহে আদরে জনম দিল গেলহাই তো বড়াইলো আদরে জনম দিল গেলহাই তো বড়াইলো মুখলো চাই তো রহো মুখলো চাই তো রহো যেতে মুচাহে দয়াময়ী মা বলি গো কে তোতে কহে দয়াময়ী মা বলি গো কে তোতে কহে জানিয়াছো এই ঘরে কিলিনি দেউ দুয়ারে জানিয়াছো এই ঘরে কিলিনি দেউ দুয়ারে ক্ষীরা দেই বড়াইকে ক্ষীরা দেই বড়াইকে দূরে রহে দয়াময়ী মা বলি গো কে তোতে কহে দয়াময়ী মা বলি গো কে তোতে কহে অবল রহেলি বলি দূরে দূরে দেউ ঠেলি অবল রহেলি বলি দূরে দূরে দেউ ঠেলি অবাধ্য সন্তানে কি মা অবাধ্য সন্তানে কি মা ক্ষমা না দিয়ে অবাধ্য সন্তানে কি মা ক্ষমা না দিয়ে দয়াময়ী মা বলি গো কে তোতে কহে দয়াময়ী মা বলি গো কে তোতে কহে আও চিঠি মাগু নাহি খালি তোর পদ ছাহি আও চিঠি মাগু নাহি খালি তোর পদ ছাই না মিଳୁ পছকে আজি না মিଳୁ পছকে আজি দেবু যেবে অন্ত হুয়ে না মিଳୁ পছকে আজি দেবু যেবে অন্ত হুয়ে দয়াময়ী মা বলি গো কে তোতে কহে দয়াময়ী মা বলি গো কে তোতে কহে এই ঘরে থাও দুটো এই ঘরে থাও দুটো দেখানো পায়ে এই ঘরে থাও দুটো দেখানো পায়ে দয়াময়ী মা বলি গো কে তোতে কহে দয়াময়ী মা বলি গো কে তোতে কহে। জয় গুরু।
ভববন্ধন মোচন পূজভরম গুণহীনমস্তে সগুণাধিপতিম ভবভীরুজনে সততাম বরদাম প্রণমামি গুরুং শিব কল্পতরু প্রণমামি গুরুং শিব কল্পতরু।
জয় গুরু। ঘৃণ বন্দন ঘৃণ বন্দন সৎগুরু রূপরে তুমি জগত গুরু মহান ঘৃণ বন্দন ঘৃণ বন্দন সৎগুরু রূপরে তুমি জগত গুরু মহান ঘৃণ বন্দন ঘৃণ বন্দন বিশ্বজননী কদান যেতে স্থূল দ্রব্য গণ বিশ্বজননী কদান যেতে স্থূল দ্রব্য গণ জাগ্রতারি সবু তুমি জাগ্রতারি সবু তুমি নেই কর আপ্যায়ন জাগ্রতারি সবু তুমি নেই কর আপ্যায়ন ঘৃণ বন্দন ঘৃণ বন্দন সদ্গুরু রূপরে তুমি জগত গুরু মহান ঘৃণ বন্দন পুনি স্বপনরে বুড়ি মন শক্তি অনুসারী পুনি স্বপনরে বুড়ি মন শক্তি অনুসারী সুখ দুঃখ দ্বন্দ্বরত সুখ দুঃখ सुखमिकरा स्वादना सुख दुख द्वन्द्वरसा सुखमिकर परि तुमे जगत गुरु मोहन हीन वंदन तुरीय ज्ञान विलासी सकल विध विनाशी तुरीय ज्ञान विलासी सकल विध विनाशी विश्वकाना विश्वे परमात्मा रूपे करुछा परोकाना घिन वंदना सद्गुरु रूपरे तुमे हे चैतन्य सर्वातीत हे गुरु देव निरत हे चैतन्य सर्वातीत हे गुरु देव निरत स्वरूपे अमोघ देव स्वरूपे अमोघ देव स्वरूपे अमोघ देव दिय बारे दर्शन घिन वंदन सद्गुरु रूपरे तुमे जगत गुरु महान घिन वंदन
हाँ मैं शुणा जाऊँ
परिचय पत्र पाठ करिया मु ठाकुर श्री श्री निगमानंद सरस्वती देवंकु
मो ठाकुर श्री श्री निगमानंद सरस्वती देवंकु
एकमात्र गुरु एवं इष्ट रूपे वर्ण करियछि
एकमात्र गुरु एवं इष्ट रूपे वर्ण करियछि
एवं तांक प्रदत्त जय गुरु सिद्ध मंत्र ग्रहण करी
एवं तांक प्रदत्त जय गुरु सिद्ध मंत्र ग्रहण सारस्वत संघ पुरीଙ୍କ निर्देशरे
परिचालित हेबा पई स्वीकृति प्रदान करूछि
परिचालित हेबा पई स्वीकृति प्रदान करूछि
ठाकुरଙ୍କର बाणी वत्स मो सद्गुरु मो भितरे जगत गुरुଙ୍କ इच्छा लायित उठिछि तुमମାନଙ୍କୁ मुक्ति पथ प्रदर्शन कराइबा ही मोर कार्य जो माने मो ऊपर निर्भर करी बसिछ मु सेमानଙ୍କୁ हाथ धरी मुक्तिधाम को नहीं जीवी तुम ठाकुर सद्गुरु केवल एतिकी विश्वास थिबा आवश्यक मा मातृत्व हृदय पूर्ण कर रमणीत्व शैतान उचिष्ट सुतरां जननीत्व व्यतीत श्री भगवान पवित्र मूर्ति अन्य काहारी नयन गोचर हुए ना से सर्वत्र विद्यमान किंतु भक्तर उपयुक्त अवस्था न आसा पर्यंत से सम्मुख को आसी दर्शन दान करती नहीं से संसार बन्ही भक्त को जड़ाई पोड़ाई उपयुक्त करनी मु आशीर्वाद करुछि तुमे से ही मातृत्व प्रतिष्ठित हो एवं चिरदिन निमित्त से तुम माने मोर अंतरंग भक्त सुतरां तुम माने संसार तापरे तापित होई अशांति मध्य थाई भगवत प्रचार न कले करियो किए स्वगण व्यतीत कहीं जे परीक्षा दे पारिबे नहीं तेणु भगवान कवि मुखरे कहते परीक्षा नय मम स्वगण कातर माँ ए संसार मायर खेल घर अज्ञानतार मोहिनी मूर्ति तेणु सुख जे बाहर नहीं अच्छी निज अंतरे सुख भोगरे नहीं अच्छी केवल त्यागरे वा जोगरे बाह्य विषय संस्पर्श जो सुख ता आसक्ति पाप करुछि मन द्वारा भगवान स्वरूप उपलब्धि ही प्रकृत निर्मल पवित्र सुख तुम्हें मन प्राण पवित्र करी सचिदानंद श्री भगवान नाम रूप चिंता कर और मुखरे दया उच्चारण कर जिते परिमाण चित्त शुद्ध भाव धारण कर ସେତେ ପରିମାଣରେ ତୁମେ ନିର୍ମଳ ସୁଖ ଅନୁଭବ କରିପାରିବ। ସେତେବେଳେ ବାହିକ ସୁଖ ଦୁଃଖରେ କିମ୍ବା ଲୋକଙ୍କ କଥାରେ ମନ ବିଚଳିତ ହେବ ନାହିଁ ଓ ସାଂସାରିକ ଘାତ ପ୍ରତିଘାତରେ ଅଶାନ୍ତି ଭୋଗ କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ ନାହିଁ। ଏହା ବ୍ୟତୀତ ଶାନ୍ତି ଲାଭର ଅନ୍ୟ ପନ୍ଥା ନାହିଁ। ବତ୍ସେ, ପୁତ୍ର କନ୍ୟାମାନଙ୍କୁ ଭଗବତ ଜ୍ଞାନରେ ଶୁଖାଇ ସେମାନଙ୍କର ଯତ୍ନ ନିଅ। ଗୁରୁଜନ ମାନଙ୍କର ଅବାଧ୍ୟ ହୁଅ ନାହିଁ। ଯଥାସାଧ୍ୟ ଦିନଦୀପ ମାନଙ୍କର ଉପକାର କର। କେବେ ହେଲେ ଆଚାର ଲଙ୍ଘନ କର ନାହିଁ। ମା, ତୁମେ ବାହ୍ୟ ବିଷୟରୁ ସୁଖ ଆଶା ତ୍ୟାଗ କରି ଅନ୍ତରର ଅନ୍ତରତମ ପ୍ରଦେଶ ବୁଡି ଯାଇ ମୋତେ ଖୋଜିଲେ ଦେଖିବ ମୁଁ ଜଗତ ଜନନୀକୁ କୋଳରେ ଧରି ତୁମ ହୃଦୟ ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ କରି ବସି ରହିଛି। ବତ୍ସେ, ସେତେବେଳେ ଯାଇ ତୁମ ସମସ୍ତ ଭାବ ଦୂର ହେବ। ତୁମେ କେବଳ ଭଗବାନଙ୍କୁ ସର୍ବସ୍ୱ ସମର୍ପଣ କରି ସର୍ବାନ୍ତକରଣରେ ତାଙ୍କରି ନାମ ଉଚ୍ଚାରଣ କରିଯାଅ। ବତ୍ସେ, ବାହାରେ ମୋର ଦର୍ଶନ ନ ପାଇଲେ ମଧ୍ୟ ତୁମର କିଛି ମାତ୍ର କ୍ଷତି ହେବ ନାହିଁ। ବାହିକ ବିଷୟ ମାତ୍ରକେ ମାଇକ ବୋଲି ଜାଣିବ। ତୁମେ ମୋତେ ଅନ୍ତରରେ ଦର୍ଶନ କରିବାକୁ ଅଭ୍ୟାସ କର। ବାହ୍ୟ ଦେହ ଦ୍ୱାରା ବାହ୍ୟ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ କରିବ ଓ ଅନ୍ତରରେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଧରି ରଖିଥିବ। ମା, ମୁଁ ଦେହସ୍ଥ, ଏହା ଭୁଲି ମୁଁ ତୁମର ହୃଦୟସ୍ଥ ବୋଲି ଚିନ୍ତା କର। ଦୂରତ୍ୱର ବ୍ୟବଧାନ ଘୁଞ୍ଚିଯିବ। ମା, ତୁମେ ସ୍ୱାମୀଙ୍କ ମଧ୍ୟରେ ମୋତେ ଦର୍ଶନ କରିବାକୁ ଅଭ୍ୟାସ କର। ମନେ କରିବ ତୁମର ସ୍ୱାମୀ ଜଗତ ସ୍ୱାମୀ ଏବଂ ସ୍ୱାମୀଙ୍କର ସ୍ୱାମିତ୍ୱ ଶ୍ରୀ ଶ୍ରୀ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କ ସତ୍ତା ବ୍ୟତୀତ ଅନ୍ୟ କିଛି ନୁହେଁ। ଏତିକି ଭାବନାରେ ନାରୀ ଜନ୍ମ ସାର୍ଥକ ହୋଇଯିବ। ପ୍ରାଣରେ ଅଫୁରନ୍ତ ଆନନ୍ଦର ସ୍ରୋତ ପ୍ରବାହିତ ହେବ। ଆଶୀର୍ବାଦ କରୁଛି, ତୁମେ ସେହି ଭାବର ଅଧିକାରୀ ହେବ। ସ୍ୱାମୀ ହିଁ ନାରୀମାନଙ୍କର ଗୁରୁ। କାୟ ମନ ବାକ୍ୟରେ ତାଙ୍କର ଆଦେଶ ପାଳନ ଓ ତାଙ୍କର ସେବା ହିଁ ନାରୀମାନଙ୍କର ପରମ ଧର୍ମ। ସ୍ୱାମୀକୁ ଗୁରୁ ବ୍ରହ୍ମ ଜ୍ଞାନରେ ଶୁଖାଇ ଭଗବତ ନିର୍ଭରତା ରକ୍ଷା କରିପାରିଲେ ହିଁ ନାରୀ ଜନ୍ମ ସାର୍ଥକ ହେବ। ଗୋବିନ୍ଦ ସ୍ୱାମୀ ସେବା ଓ ସନ୍ତାନ ପାଳନ ସ୍ୱଧର୍ମ। ତେଣୁ ନାରୀମାନଙ୍କର ସାଧନ ଭଜନ ସମୟ ଅଳ୍ପ। ସୁତରାଂ ସର୍ବଦା ଗୁରୁ ନାମ ଜପ କରିବାକୁ ଅଭ୍ୟାସ କରିବେ। ସଧବା ନାରୀମାନେ ସ୍ୱାମୀଙ୍କ ଭିତରେ ଭଗବାନଙ୍କୁ ଏବଂ ବିଧବା ନାରୀମାନେ ଭଗବାନଙ୍କ ଭିତରେ ସ୍ୱାମୀଙ୍କୁ ଚିନ୍ତା କରିବେ। ଅନ୍ୟଥା ଧର୍ମ ବା ଭଗବାନଙ୍କୁ ଛାଡ଼ି କେବଳ ସ୍ୱାମୀଙ୍କ ଚିନ୍ତା କଲେ ସେଥିରେ ବିନ୍ଦୁ ମାତ୍ର ଉନ୍ନତି ହେବ ନାହିଁ। ମା, ଏ ଜଗତରେ ରାଜାରାଣୀ ଠାରୁ ଭିକାରିଣୀ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର ସମାନ ଅଭାବ। ଭାବରାଜ୍ୟରେ ଉପରନ୍ତ ନ ହେବା ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ କାହାରି ଭାବ ଦୂର ହେବ ନାହିଁ। ମା, ତୁମେ ଜୀବଜଗତକୁ ସୁଖ ପାଇବାକୁ ଶିକ୍ଷା କର। ସକଳ ଅଭାବ ମେଣ୍ଟିଯିବ। ଋଷି ଠାକୁର। ଜୟ ଗୁରୁ।
ଜୟ ଗୁରୁ। ଜୟ ବିଶ୍ୱପତି ଶିବ ସ୍ୱରୂପହି। ଜୟ ବିଶ୍ୱପତି ଶିବ ସ୍ୱରୂପହି। ପରମାନନ୍ଦ ଦାଇ ଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ରୂପ হে। পরমানন্দ দাই চন্দ্র রূপ হে। জয় শান্ত দান্ত জগত ঈশ্বর। জয় শান্ত দান্ত জগত ঈশ্বর। জগৎপতি ঘেনা মোর নমস্কার। জগৎপতি ঘেনা মোর নমস্কার। জয় সকল বিবুধ আশ্রয় হে। জয় সকল বিবুধ আশ্রয় হে। জয় ব্রহ্মা স্বরূপ সদাশয় হে। ব্রহ্মা স্বরূপ সদাশয় হে। সতী প্রাণাধিক প্রিয় পতিশ্বর। घेना मोरा नमस्कार जगत्पति घेना मोरा नमस्कार जय पूज्य नमस्य हृदयाधर जय पूज्य नमस्य हृदयाधर जय स्वामी पंच प्राण आधीश्वरा जय स्वामी पंच प्राण आधीश्वरा जय नयनतारक ज्ञानाधर जय नयनतारक ज्ञानाधर जगत्पति घेना मोरा नमस्कार जगत्पति घेना मोरा नमस्कार जय पत्नी आनंद प्रदायक हे जय पत्नी आनंद प्रदायक हे तुमी ब्रह्मा शिव लोकपालक हे तुमी ब्रह्मा शिव लोकपालक हे पति ब्रह्मा स्वरूप निर्गुणाधर पति ब्रह्मा स्वरूप निर्गुणाधर जगत्पति घेना दीना नमस्कार जगत्पति घेना दीना नमस्कार जय भुवन मोहन पूर्ण इंदो जय भुवन मोहन पूर्ण इंदो जय पत्नी प्राणाधिक दया सिंधु जय पत्नी प्राणाधिक दया सिंधु दासी सर्वदोष नाथ क्षमा कर दासी सर्वदोष नाथ क्षमा कर कंजे कोटि नमस्कार तब पद कंजे कोटि नमस्कार तब पद कंजे कोटि नमस्कार तब
Jai Guru. Jnana Lakshmi. I have repeatedly told you the same thing. Probably you have not realized its importance. When I today notice again the inconsistency in your behavior and conduct, I want to remind you of it. Those who stay here should not be too much of a jnani or too much of a devotee. One's heart turns dry and arid only by jnana vichar. You become proud due to your ego. Several times I have also got its evidence. A true jnani is a true devotee. The creator of the universe is the supreme jnani. Therefore, he gladly engages himself in the service of the universe. But you, on becoming a jnani, disparage devotion and service. As a result, such knowledge does more harm than any good. It is about the excess of knowledge. When you have too much devotion, you become selfish. On getting the opportunity of seva, service, you take interest in exploring the ways of fulfilling your selfish motives. Such devotion has no meaning. On the whole, we can reach an easy conclusion that excess of either jnana or bhakti is not good and desirable. If you follow the middle path, you will notice that there is no fear of any downfall. You are often bound under the spell of intoxication in some manners. When you become jnani, devotion is the biggest casualty, and you ignore it. Again, when you become a devotee, jnana is the biggest casualty, and you disparage it. It evidently affirms that your vision is not all-embracing. That is, it is not expanded equally to all directions. Your ideal is Shankara's view. You almost forget it, but I have repeatedly told you about it. Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. नीलाचल सारस्वत संघ पुरी शाखा अमेरिका सारस्वत संघ 685 तम अधिवेशन रविवारिणी तारीख 29/9/2019 रविवार समय 7:15 ରୁ 11:45 ईस्टर्न टाइम कालिया शिल्पी और सुप्रीत भाई उपस्थित भाई और मां मान नाम आमसस वेबसाइट लिंक रे पाइबे। अधिवास पूजा 28/9/2019 तारीख दिन संध्या 6:30 समय निगम स्मृति मंदिर रे स्थानीय भक्त मान उपस्थित अनुष्ठित होता। प्रथम अधिवेशन विवरणी सकाल 7:15 ରୁ 8:45 ईस्टर्न टाइम सकाल 7:15 समय यथाक्रमे अमृतामा आशा प्रभु और अर्पितामा सरागे आज सजा तेज प्रतीक्षा गान करने समय सबु भाई और माँ मैंने टेलीफोन माध्यम और निगम स्मृति मंदिर रे उपस्थित भाई और माँ मैंने नाट मंदिर रे जोग देथिले। निगम स्मृति मंदिर रे भक्त मान मिलित आरती गान सह तानुजीत भाई श्री श्री ठाकुर प्रभाती आरती करथिले। आरती पर सुकृत भाई नेतृत्व में वंदना बंदई गुरुचरण गान करा जाई स्तोत्र वंदना करा जायतिला। तापरे ज्ञान भाई परिचय पत्र सम्मेलनी प्रार्थना और निगम स्मृति मंदिर रे नित्य पूजा यथाविधि अनुष्ठित हेबा पई प्रार्थना पाठ कराइथिले। एहा परि लिखितामा संघ सेवक सप्तम भाग द्वितीय संख्या वंदना प्रार्थना और प्रार्थनाकारी प्रति पाठ करथिले। एथिरु मन स्थिरर उपाय विषय शिक्षा लाभ मिलिथिला। तत्परे बनलतामा श्री गुरु गीतारु श्लोक 70 पाठ करथिले। तत्परे सुप्रीत भाई परवर्ती अधिवेशन पई निमंत्रण करिया परे जय गुरु नाम कीर्तन करा जायतिला और श्री ठाकुर को प्रणाम करा जाय आसन बंद करा जायतिला। तत्परे बाल्य भोग निवेदन परे निगम स्मृति मंदिर रे उपस्थित भक्त माने प्रसाद सेवन करथिले। द्वितीय अधिवेशन विवरणी सकाल 9:45 ରୁ 11:45 ईस्टर्न टाइम देवाशीष भाई आसरे तरबे गुरु सेवा पाई रे और सुकन्या माँ हे दिन बंधु आह्वान संगीत गान करने समय रे अन्य भाई और माँ मैंने टेलीफोन माध्यम रे और निगम स्मृति मंदिर रे उपस्थित भाई और माँ मैंने नाट मंदिर रे जोग देथिले। प्रणाम गान करा जाई निगम स्मृति मंदिर रे परदा उन्मोचन करा जायतिला। शिवानी माँ वंदना चिरवांछित तुम्हें प्रियतम गान करने पर ज्ञान भाई निगम उपदेश पेज नंबर 224 स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ लव शीर्षक प्रबंध पाठ कराइथिले। तत्पर अश्विन भाई पूर्व अधिवेशन विवरणी पाठ करने पर तानुजीत भाई सद्गुरु स्वामी निगमानंद पुस्तक द कर्नर cornerstone of Nigam philosophy शीर्षक प्रबंध पाठ करथिले। एही समय केंद्र प्रतिनिधि श्रीयुक्त कंबु भाई जोग देथिले एवं देवा और पंचोपचार शीर्षक रे आलोचना कराइथिले। तत्परे अतिथि भक्ति प्रार्थना संगीत ठाकुर तुम्हें सामने आए गान करबा परे प्रतिमा यंग एस्पिरेंट मानकर उपस्थान नहीं वाईए डिस्कशन कराइथिले। पालिया शिल्पी और सुप्रीत भाई भाव विनिमय करथिले। तत्परे सुप्रीत भाई मध्याह्न भोग और सांध्य पूजा पाई श्री श्री ठाकुर को निमंत्रण करथिले। श्रेयश्री और सुकन्या मां आसंता संघ पूजा 6-10-2019 पाई श्री श्री ठाकुर महाजन सहित समस्त भक्त मान को निमंत्रण करथिले। सुप्रीत भाई सेवारे थिबा समस्त भाई और मां मान तरफ पाली सेवारे होइतिबा समस्त दोष त्रुटि पाई श्री श्री ठाकुर श्रीचरण क्षमा प्रार्थना करथिले। परिशेष वृंदावन भाई नेतृत्व में दयामय श्रीचरण विदाय प्रार्थना गान कर जयगुरु नाम संकीर्तन पर प्रणाम पर आसन बंद कर ज्ञान भाई संघ से मानकर उपस्थान नेबा परे समस्त भक्त मुंद जयगुरु प्रीति संभाषण कर विदाय नहीं। श्री श्री ठाकुर महाराज को मध्याह्न भोग निवेदन कर विश्राम दि जाता। उपस्थित समस्त भक्तवृंद प्रसाद सेवन करते। श्री श्री ठाकुर चरणाश्रित शिल्पी और सुप्रीत भाई जयगुरु।
Joy Guru, letter from Sri Thakura, Part 1, Letter to Female Devotees. Letter number 4, Santi Ashram, 26/8/15, December 10, 1908. Dear Shri, after a long time, I received your letter and it cleared my apprehensions knowing that you and Shasaya are in good health. Ma, the happiness and sorrow of this world and the eluding acts of Maya, the enhancing form of ignorance. All living beings, forgetting their own self, are engrossed in the act of Maya, and sometimes they laugh, sometimes they cry, but they fail to arouse divine consciousness. Being excited like animals by bodily pleasure, they dance with joy and get burned in the fire of discontentment in the absence of gratification they seek. Yet, they run all around with the hope of finding happiness. However, starting from the poor housewife to empress, all have unfulfilled desires and aspirations that lead to perpetual unhappiness. A psychological patient is never quenched no matter how much water he drinks. Rather, he continues to scream for more. Such in the case of man and woman in the society today. They do not know where happiness is. Happiness does not exist outside you. It is inside. It is not in indulgence. It is renunciation or the yogic state. The happiness you get from external objects is tainted with the sign of attachment. Realizing the external self of God in mind is truly pure and sacred happiness. Purifying your mind and life, meditate on the name and the form of God, the Sachidananda, praise His glory. The more heart becomes pure, the more you will experience true happiness. Your mind will not be agitated by external happiness and sorrow. It will not get disturbed by what people comment, and the worldly sufferings will not take away the peace of your mind. There is no other path of achieving true happiness than this. Although you have a husband, you are a sannyasi. As a result, if you get disturbed by visiting people, it is advisable to stay away from them. You stay away from other people's business, whether good or bad, and you will have peace of mind. Think of God and recite His name, staying at home. God is embodiment of happiness Himself. Without Him, there is not an iota of happiness anywhere. It is fruitless to search for happiness from external objects or from the love of other people. Therefore, forget all desires. Surrender happiness and sorrow at His feet and depend on Him. As a result, you will feel the rising waves of pure happiness within, and no worldly happiness can be compared with it. Do love Saya and take care of her. Be obedient to your seniors and guardians. Help the poor and downtrodden if you can. Stay within the limits of social norms. I will be happy knowing you are well. Tomorrow is the second anniversary of Ananta Niketana. For that, everybody is busy with preparations. Rest is fine. Accept my blessings. Your well-wisher, Sri Thakura. Letter number 17. Saraswata Matha, 10/6/26. September 26, 1999. 1919. Sneha Upadesi. Parama Subhakesa Abhisesa. My ultimate holy blessings distinctively remain bestowed upon you. I have received your letter in time. I have been busy looking after various disorderly activities since I returned to the ashrama. A few sevakas are yet to fully recover from the element. I came to know from Swarupananda that he has reached Baguda. We are not aware where he has till now and how and why. Do you cater to every demand of your children? Similarly, I am not going to respond to everything you all have asked. You will know all those yourself automatically at appropriate times. Normal japa can be performed with your children on your lap. But while performing evening anika and vidhi activities, it is better not to have your children around. It's a wife's responsibility to take care of her husband and rear the children. Therefore, you do not have much time for spiritual practices. So try to do japa all the time. You will have no other option but to depend on God completely. Try to be ideal housewife like Sarabala in Hari Prasad's home. The mother of herself is also an ideal householder. I was said to hear the condition of Ja, etc. They were good at heart but could not do much due to their failing health. Everything is a consequence of karma pada. Do I wish what they should suffer? Rest is fine. You all have my blessings. Your well-wisher, Sri Nigamananda. Joy Guru.
Joy Guru. दर्पणे देखी तुम चंद्रमुख चित्त दर्पणे देखी तुम चंद्रमुख पासुरी देछि सबु जीवनर दुख पासुरी देछि सबु जीवनर दुख जाउछि पकरी तुम नाम गलाहार जाउछि पकरी तुम नाम गलाहार तुम पाई खोलाई हृदय दुआर तुम पाई खोलाई हृदय दुआर एई मन एई जीवन सबु तो तुमार तुम पाई खोलाई हृदय दुआर एई मन एई जीवन सबु तो तुमार तुम पाई खोलाई हृदय दुआर तुम पाई खोलाई हृदय दुआर
Jai Guru, Samsara Pathe, Part 1, Chapter 3. The Ideal Outward Behavior. Don't adopt unfair means. Another thing is you have to look after your dependents by working. You try to do that with utmost care and trial, but do not earn money taking the path of untruth. Because money earned by untruthfulness will only affect you, not your dependent family members. Any deed, good or bad, will be bearing fruit only on you. Anyone within the family have come with their own destiny, and they will beget that surely. You will not be able to change that, no matter how much you try. If you earn money by unfair means and happiness for loved ones, they will not only be unhappy, but also the flames of your own ego and pride will burn you and collect karma and sin for many births to come. If you cannot bear the sad faces of your sons and daughters, then you cannot keep the ideal of a tyagi. Do not go to untruth pathway, nor inflict pain in people's hearts. Rather, try to gain happiness while staying on true path. My child, the mortal world is a scary place. It allures you with illusion. You get humiliation and deceit in every footstep. Still, you have to keep your mind stable and calm. Forget your ego and pride, and look after the material things that are given by the Almighty as a devoted servant. It will be for your good that you stay away from conflicts and disputes, which spoils the equilibrium of your mind. But do not tolerate any unfairness and oppression. That will be a feature of a coward. You do not become the factor for anyone's anxiety. But if anyone gives you anxiety, then try to sort that out while remaining on the path of truth. Do not forget your own true self, no matter how much turmoil comes to your mind. Nothing in this world belongs to you. You also do not belong to anyone. You are only acting for 2 days in the costume of kings and subjects. Think this in your mind and stay put in your own real self. The purpose of your birth in this world will be fulfilled if you complete the sole purpose of your existence. Otherwise, all material belongings are as short-lived as the bubbles in water. Therefore, do not forget this original mantra. Vairagya meva bhaya. Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. The discussion time about time, so everybody comes forward with your questions.
Jai Guru Bhai.
Again, don't.
Today morning we read about in Guru Gita, Angushta Matra Purusha.
Yes.
Could you please elaborate on that? What's the context
Right.
and...
Sure. So if you talk about meditating upon him or even Jivatma has a place. Those are all imagined. They are not in physical form. They are in subtle form. They are all imagined within your spine cord, or the spinal cord rather, which is otherwise known as Susumna. And then within Susumna, same Susumna is a pipe. It has a couple of more pipes, actually 3 more pipes. Budrani, Chitrani, and then Brahmanani. So all the 6, what do you call it, padmas that we call it, are in that Chitrani nadi, which is a tube within the tube within the tube, that kind of thing. And there are different places, different objects are. So if you're talking about your heart, and which is equivalent of, if you go straight behind that in your spinal cord, the position of that is Anahatpadma. So Jivatma sits there. Thakura in Saptatala Guru sits in, Pilosasara. It's a, well, let me not go too much into it. The point there is, you can imagine how thin is the spinal cord, and within that you have 2 more tubes, 3 more tubes. So if you have Jivatma or Paramatma in those tubes, they are really small. So when you want to meditate upon any of these objects, imagining such a subtle thing is very difficult. So what our scriptures allow us to do is assume that they are for sake of your son, Angushta Matra Purusha. So when you meditate upon him, you can imagine he's of that size, just to give you a kind of a approximate idea, so that you can meditate without kind of thinking, if he's that small, how do I even get that image in my mind? Just to make our physical body and mind cope with something which is very fine and subtle. Does that make sense, right?
Yes. I have a follow-up question on the same point. Sure. Then. So our chakras are very detailed, like the way they are described in our Yogi Guru and other books too. So is there any real world relation, like why it has been so detailed description? Like, is it just to keep your mind keep thinking about those details, like when you do meditation, or there is something else?
So when you say Japa detail, what do you mean?
Like there are like
Chakra. Okay. So let's talk about them. I heard Japa, so I didn't connect. So let's talk about this. So if you have the Jnana Chakra that Thakura drew some time ago, and a lot of us have it. Katha Sangha, Katha Mruta has it, and a few other places. So that has a whole picture of the universe. And yogis believe, we all believe, that whatever you see in this entire universe is also imagined within your body. So when that whole universe is imagined within your body, the universe got to have some parts. So some of the basic parts you can say, the body you see is basically your gross body as Sthula Sarira. And then there is something called Sukma Sarira, and there is something called Charan Sarira within it. So if you look at various scriptures, they actually describe in their own, detailed way. Sometimes they give a hint. So if you talk about those three shariras and follow Sankhya, go to Guru Gita Sloka. I don't remember which sloka now. It's in the first 10 or 20 slokas you have. Jnana Sakti Samarudam Tattvamala Vibhusitam. And then you read the description, it says Tattvamala, Tattvamala, Sati Tattva, etc. That's 24 things. So those 24 things are divided into three shariras, Sukma, Karana Sukma, and the Sthula. So if you imagine, this body has those three things, and those three things have those 24 things, and then so on and so forth. Those things are imagined, the whole universe, that expressed part of the universe. Universe is the expressed part of Brahma. Then Brahma has the unexpressed part, that it is unexpressed, so we don't know how to define it. So within the expressed part of Brahma, it is divided into really 6 layers. So you have 6 chakras. And each of the chakras have petals, different petals. So you start with your base chakra, Muladhara Padma, 4. And so on and so forth. You go to Ajna chakra, which is the 6th one, we'll have 2. So each of the chakras have certain number of petals. And these 3 things we talked about, Sthula, Sukma, Sarira, Sthula, Sukma, and Karana Sarira, they are also imagined within those 6. First 3 are considered the Sthula Sarira. So you'll also see each of these petals have a vritti or thing that we do. The first 4 in the base or Muladhara are representative of Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, and Vachana. So it's basically eating, sleeping, your ability to defend, or your inherent tendency to defend your position, as well as procreating. So those 4 are considered sometimes for suprabhuti, or those are the basic human tendencies that you are born with. You carry that from many births of being animals. Those are animalistic instincts. So now you go to the next chakra, that is Swadhisthana chakra, has 6 petals. So there you get into a little bit of a kind of a lower range human ability, where you talk about prasaya, sansaya, moksha, sabbanata, and then I missed two of them. So there are 6 of those. So my point is, I'm not going to describe all of them because I don't remember. I do have a little one-pager. If anybody wants, class Puja wise, I have them. I have them too, at least. So others can have it too. It's all taken from Yogi Guru. We're not doing anything exceptionally different. So my point of saying all that is, if you imagine a human body and imagine all the subtle things that the body does, just because we have 2 legs, 2 hands, 2 eyes, 2 ears, and so on and so forth, that's just the physical appearance. Inside us, we have all kinds of our thinking, and our tendencies. So a lot of these things we carry from birth to birth. So everything that you can imagine is actually mapped into this small 6 different plexus. Plexus is what the Padma English translation sometimes I have read. So all within those. So another thing also I want to draw your attention to, each of these petals also are attached to a letter. So if you look at our alphabet, Sanskrit from Sanskrit to every other Indian language except Tamil. Indian languages, Tamil and Urdu would be out of it. If you look at rupees bill, on the back you see so many 16 or so different languages. Leave 2, Urdu and Tamil. Rest of them follow very same alphabet. They're about 50. It's exactly 50. In some languages they might have added something here and there. So those 50 letters are also given a petal. So like those 4 petals we talked about, Arnidra Parmachana, they represent how I think Ba Sa Sa Sa. Hoksha is again. So if you look at a Hindu's birth to death, to what we study, what we read, to what we imagine this whole universe to be, they are all mapped into these little things. So if we start talking about it, it will take a long time. So I will just stop. I just wanted to give you idea why they are so. Your question was why are they so detailed? They are detailed because it represents a lot of detailed things within it. So then now links to Mano. When we meditate, one of the goals, or actually meditation, yoga is connecting with him. But before we connect with him, we have to control our senses. And mind is the king of all senses. So if you control the mind, all the senses get controlled. So our spiritual practices involve a lot of mind control. So understanding what is where helps you in progressing in mind control. So like we say Shakti, power, is in the Muladhara, that area. So once Kundalini Shakti, that is also known as Kundalini Shakti, starts rising, so you are getting out of Ahara Nidra, Parimochana, those things don't matter to you. It doesn't mean that you stop eating. You do eat, just to keep the body rather than I enjoy Deva, for example. That's my problem. But now once Kundalini rises from base to Swadhisthana Chakra, there are different type of obstacles you're going to see. Somebody comes and tells you something bad about Thakura, Sangha, Sangha's organizers or whatever. You start thinking, oh, that may be something right about that. So you go from there. There are 6 different stages. Last stage is complete destruction of your effort being. So a good example in our Saraswata family is when Thakura lived in Dugapura with Dugamadadi and Umacharan Sarkar. Umacharan Sarkar is one of them. He started doing practices. He was developing quite rapidly, and these kind of obstacles came in mind and he could not conquer. So it starts with allowing somebody to say bad things about you, in his case. So once you allow, then what happens, you start building doubts. Once you start building doubts, you start opposing their views. You start, it goes to next step and step where you become senseless in your thinking of your guru, and then ultimately it leads to your destruction. So why they are taught to you? When meditation is given to you, that you understand that these kind of things exist when the power center, Kundalini, arises, you're going to face all those things. If you knew that, you say, oh yeah, now I am liking somebody saying bad things about my Sangha or my Guru, so let me be a little bit careful about it. So that's why, since there are a lot of things packed into these little 6 chakras, they are very detailed. Ultimately, yeah, you're right. They all try to control the mind. So once the mind is stable and has only one track, which is Thakura, then all these other things go away. That is when you actually start establishing the relationship with him. So yoga does that. A lot of the morning and evening prayers are given to us. That's also meant to do that. So Pramod Bhai said many times. So I'll just remind what he said, or we learned from him, from Thakura to him. So for our morning and evening prayer, we choose one time and always maintain that time. We choose one place where we sit. We look at Thakura's one part of the body, sometimes whole body. So whatever you do, just do that. and then utter these verses with thinking of the meanings of those verses. If you do all that, that actually concentrates your mind. Forget about doing all these dhyana and japa. That also does it. But you have to follow each of those steps. And the biggest step to me is really not letting your mind slip by and not think of the meaning of the verses that you are uttering. If you keep doing all that, that also tends to calm your mind and slowly gets you established in that. So I'll stop there. A couple of more minutes. Any other questions?
I have one question, but if I'll yield to if anyone else has a question.
Go for it.
Okay. It's actually so pleasing that you brought up that exact sloka which I have kept open to ask that question on that. In the Tattvamala Vibhusitam, there are 24 tattvas, but in Guru Gita, I started counting and 5 tanmatras, 5 bhutas, and 5 Gyanendriya and 5 Karmendriya. And that out of that remaining 4 is ego and there is another called Mahatattva. I don't know how to translate that. So what are the other 2? So how do you make 20 plus 4? We know the 20. Then what is the rest?
So are you looking at that verse in Guru Gita? Yeah,
it's on page 61. Yes.
Page 61. Okay. I'll tell you a little story when I tried to get this sloka out. Long time ago, Linama was here in Wisconsin. So we are coming back from their house, went there, and then I think we read that sloka in their house that day or something like that, and I just could not find it before. So on the way driving, I asked Sivanima to look at it and tell me how we count to 24. And there is which sloka is that? 21? No,
it is
not 21.
Page 1, sloka number 32.
Oh, sloka number 32. Okay. So it took us a little bit time. It's like 8-hour drive, but we found it. Chaturvinshati Tattvamala, Prakriti, Mahatattva, Ahankara. So what they don't have there, okay, Sabda Swarupa Gandha Tanmatra, Mana is the one you are probably missing. Add that to Prakriti, Mahatattva, Ahankara, Mana. Those are 4. Sabda Sparsha Rupa Rasa Gandha, 5. Karna, Tvak, Jiha, Chakshu, Ghana, Pancha Gyanendriya, another 5, 10. Bhatpani, Padapayu, Prastha, Karmendriya, 15. Kita, Tej, Madhut, Prema, Pancha Mahabhuta, 20. And the 4 are Prakriti, Mahatattva, Ahankara, and Mana. Mana is stuck somewhere in the middle. So it took us probably a couple of hours just to figure out that Mana is there. So so simple way to do that. Since then I've read other books, and there are other books which is a little bit more organized. So you have Pancha Gyanendriya, which is the essence of your hearing, eyes, ears, those kind of things. Pancha Karmendriya, the words you say, the hand, the leg, and the 2 other things you have where you extricate urine and so those are the Pancha Karmendriya. Pancha Gyanendriya, Pancha Karmendriya, 10. Then the other 15 are Pancha Mahabhuta, other 5 are Pancha Mahabhuta, and then you have Sabda Sparsha Gandha, Rupa Rasa Gandha, which is Tanmatra. So those are 20. And then Antakarana is 4, which is your ego, Ahankara, your Mana, mind, Chitta, and what did I mean? Mana, Buddhi, intellect.
भाई जय गुरु भाई एक्चुअली सेही श्लोकर अर्थ रे से एक्चुअली से ज्ञानेन्द्रिय पंच ज्ञानेन्द्रिय भितर मनटा को लिखुची 6टा करके मन कर्ण त्वक चक्षु जिह्वा घ्राण से 6टा सेठी लिखुची किंतु पंच ज्ञानेन्द्रिय कहउछन तेनु मनटा को ज्ञानेन्द्रिय हिसाब रे नहीं से साइड
लिखला बेले लिखि देछंती मनटा ज्ञानेन्द्रिय न कोन जगह नाही मनटा ज्ञानेन्द्रिय होले So just when they wrote it that way. But it's always 5
ये जो गुरु गीत रे जो अर्थ एंड जो गीतटा तळे अछि मतलब नवक्षरी गीत এটা who wrote those actually মানে who wrote those meaning अर्थ
Durgajan Bhai.
Okay,
he wrote that.
Okay.
Yeah, there is a version from Matha also. It has more slokas and songs and all. I'm not going to match. Somebody else wrote it. This is done by Deva.
Yeah, because actually I was thinking to translate those those Om Chaitanya Saraswati. Then I started mapping some of those words. They are mapping the bhavas, but some of the words they don't really map the real meanings. So I was thinking for our young aspirants to get more meaning out of this.
Yeah, we did it once. It is there on the website. Search for it, you'll find it. It's only a couple of lines for each verse. I think there's a group of us, me, Varda Bhai, maybe Raja Bhai has looked at it. So some of us looked at it and made sure that the meaning is actually inherent in it, but it is very short. 2-3 lines each sloka. But you have it on the website. Look at it. You can find it. I'm sure I have a soft copy somewhere. You can start.
And in that, and in that there is sloka number 14 and sloka number 15. And that is not in our Guru Gita, our version of Guru Gita. So that's probably they directly took it and didn't put it in our Guru Gita.
Oh, you mean from Chaitanya Saraswati Sangha? Yeah.
Yeah, Bhavapasa Vinas.
Yeah. It is not there in this version of Guru Gita. Guru Gita itself has 700 or so slokas.
Yes.
He selected only 114 of them. So it's possible that the other slokas are there. It's just he didn't. When he selected, he just didn't select those. It would be good to look at the Matha version of it, which has more slokas. I don't remember how many. It's like close to 150 or so they have. So if you could read Durgajan Bhai's pieces, he talks about it in Guru Gita. That there are a lot of slokas and so we selected only the ones, It's a big book, really. Vishwasara Tantra. Guru Gita is part of Vishwasara Tantra.
Matha version has 124, right?
124, okay. I know they have more. So they may have focus on I don't know. But we have already done that, so we should find it. It should match with the meaning. I know one of our guys asked me the question. It says, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. How did you translate that into peace to my gross body, peace to my subtle body, etc.? That's the meaning of that. Shanti, 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 we say, it actually tries to do that. So we should probably stop here. We have taken 5-6 more minutes of young aspirants' time. So today is the Aryan's Prasna Center. Let's start. Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. जीवने ठाकुर तुम्हें एकानी जरा जीवने ठाकुर तुम्हें एकानी जरा तुम्हें मोसा साहब निजर जीवने ठाकुर तुमे एका निजर अंतर जामी अंतर कथा सबु तो जानु अछो अंतर जामी अंतर कथा सबु तो जानु अछो केवे निजर पालिनी करी तुमे तो करी अछो केवे निजर पालिनी करी तुमे तो करी अछो भुलाई मोते माया संसार भुलाई मोते माया संसार निसी पासर जीवने ठाकुर तुमे एका निजर जीवने ठाकुर तुमे एका निजर आखिरु लुहा छोराई जेबे संसार कथा नेई आखिरु लुहा छोराई जेबे संसार कथा नेई कासल धन मुपरा अछि कुहत बोध नंदना धन मुपरा अछि कुहत बोध बिंदापणते पोछित दिया बिंदापणते पोछित दिया लुह मोहर जीवने तुमे एका निजर जीवने ठाकुर तुमे ठाकुर तुम्हें एका निचर मने ठाकुर तुम्हें एका निचर.
Jai Guru. Jai Guru, young aspirants. This is Vedamatima. Let's go for our attendance today. Aditi.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Adhyasa.
Ma Jai Guru Ma Adhyasa दिव्यंती जॉइन करि पाना आमे टिके जाउछु तो बाहर को ती दिव्यन जॉइन करि पाना.
Okay, Jai Guru. Jai Guru. Aditi.
Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. Anhik.
Subai.
Jai Guru. An.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Anshul.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Arnav.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Somebody has muted the phone. If you can mute the phone, that would be good. Aaron.
Jai Guru Ma. Aaron now Aaron has boss.
Jai Guru. Jai Guru. Aryan.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Jemu.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Jan.
माँ से आज ज्वाइन करनी.
Jai Guru. Jai Guru. Debangi. Debangi. Divyam is not here. Eva. Eva. I see it here. Jagrat. Jagrat. Jai Guru. Jai Guru Jagrat. Manish. Manish. Naitik. Naitik. Pratyusa.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Pratyus.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Saraswat.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Sarthak. Sarthak.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru.
I like that.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Bobby.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Silpi.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Anil.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Prayasi.
Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. Jimmy.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Please mute your phone. Siddharth. Siddharth. Simran. Simran. Jai Guru. Pooja.
Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. Suhani.
Jai Guru Ma.
Jai Guru. I'm hearing so much noise. Jai Guru, everybody. Please just check if your phone is muted after your attendance. Yukta? Yukta, are you there? Okay. So we are done with our attendance today. The song that Aryan sang really a very beautiful, meaningful song. Aryan, if you can just explain us a little bit about the song that you sang.
Jai Guru. So basically, the meaning is that in this world, I only have Thakura, and that Thakura is my only hope, and that he is my mother, my father, and my brother, and my companion as well. Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. Jai Guru, Aryan. Thank you very much. Yes, so basically the song, the prayer, prarthana that we say, it's Ei Jibane Thakura Sunne Eka Nijara. That means, that's the starting line of the song. That means you are the only one who is our own, who is really our own, who takes care of us, who looks after us, who really thinks about us, who does all the good for us. So what we need to do is we just need to remember him. So, I mean, basically we think a lot about our day-to-day world, our materialistic world, all the things that we need here in this world. We think a lot about that. We try for those stuff, but it's very difficult to have that intensity of feeling for Thakura. So we don't realize that. So we have to remember him always, and slowly and slowly, eventually, we will get that feeling for Thakura, and our ultimate objective is to be able to serve Thakura. So we pray Thakura that he should we pray for his blessings, that we should be able to serve him. We should be able to do the seva. So with this, I would like to ask on, whenever you are ready, go for the reading material for today.
Jai Guru. Thakura continued. The spiritual perfection is attained when one visualizes the presence of God in everything. In true sense, the service to humankind is service to God. He himself was established in this truth, and he used to love human beings, plants, and animals as God incarnate. His letters, advice to his devotees and disciples bear the evidence of his love for all. Below is an extract from one of his letters written by him to a disciple. Fill your heart with love and devotion. Build your character and lead a disciplined life in accordance with the advice from your Guru. Embrace every human being in the world as your brother and sister. Take care of the diseased. Give solace to the distressed. Wipe out the tears of the destitute. Shower love from the bottom of your heart on the people who are miserable, distressed, and troubled. Don't hate the sinners. Wash away their sins with your water of love. Drive out the demonic, selfish attitude from your heart and fill it up with love for God instead. This is real virtue and religion. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to get God's grace no matter how long you meditate with your eyes closed and senses controlled. This is worshiping the inanimate. One who is not kind to his creation, how can one get favors from the Creator? One who has not learned to forgive others is not eligible to be forgiven by God. One who is not able to love everyone in the universe cannot love God. One must not dwell in Fool's Paradise. Sri Sri Thakur's Letters Part 1, Letter number 102. The above sentences depict a very small portion of Swami Nigamananda's ideology. He has spread these ideals and messages to mankind through his books, various discourses, and letters to his disciples and through his devotees throughout the world. Durga Puja. It is believed that...
Jai Guru.
Yeah.
So we will go for the Durga Puja part little later. Let's have a little bit of watch here. And what we read in today's paragraph, once you read it, did you understand anything? Any one line that you just liked or you just understood?
Yeah.
Yeah, please go ahead. Just share your idea about what you read.
The passage I thought was about how you should really achieve liberation and devotion, like helping others, removing demonic virtues, and treating everyone the same.
Yes, that's very nice. Anybody else who, after listening to this paragraph that Ams read, who wants to share your views? What do you think? How do you feel about these lines? What we read? Yes.
Yes, I think that from what one Ams read, that to love God, you need to love everyone and everything. Very good.
Yes, good. Anybody else?
Deguma, for you know, this is Yukta.
Yes, Yukta. Jai Guru. Please go ahead. You want to say something? Okay, let's listen. Are you saying? Okay. So basically, we have been discussing about Thakura's life. So far we saw that Thakura got his answers to all of his quests, to all of his questions. He did all the sadhanas that he needed to do, and he got siddhi, he got the ultimate knowledge, he experienced the ultimate truth, and he followed several different paths, the path of the tantric path, the jnana path. He went for his tantric sadhana, he went to Guru Vamakshepa. For his jnana sadhana, he went to Guru Sachidananda. For his yoga sadhana, he went to Guru Sumerudasji. And for his prema sadhana, he went to Guru Ma Gaurima. And after that, he was ready to be the Guru by himself. After his sadhana, he got his Nirvikalpa Samadhi, from where he came back with the feelings of Guru. So once he became the Guru, then he started to, share his knowledge, share his experience, what he achieved in this world. So what he did, what he thought that would help him to do that, he wrote books. he wrote letters. He talked to his disciples. He gave many advices to many people. And all his knowledge basically he embodied in his books. He put them down in his books. Basically, the books that we already discussed, the name of the books are Yogi Guru, Jnani Guru, Tantric Guru, and Premik Guru. These are the 4 major books. And also he wrote Brahmacharya Sadhana. And also he established ashrams and mathas where people can stay and people can, follow his principles and ideologies. He started the spiritual magazine called Arya Darpan. He also started the Bhakta Sammilani, which is a gathering of his disciples and devotees. So that happens every year, and you can, if you have ever attended or if you have ever heard about any Bhakta Sammilani, it's still going, and every year so many bhaktas, so many people, so many disciples, they are getting together to see Thakura, to hear, to listen to his advices, and to, it's a different feeling in that great gathering. And he gave us the very powerful Siddha mantra, which is called Joy Guru. So we know that. It's so simple. We have been, from the very beginning, or it's there in us, it's ingrained in us that whatever happens, it's, you always remember, you always say Joy Guru. That helps you, really. So that is the mantra that he gave us. So our mantra is Joy Guru. So these are the few things or few ways that through which he is still guiding us. He is showing us the right path. He is advising us the way in the path of spiritualism. With this, I would like to stop here with this discussion, and just I'll take 2 or 3 more minutes. I know we are running out of time, but to mention about the Durga Puja, that Ant has just started, but I stopped him to just give this brief idea about our today's reading material. So basically, I couldn't, talk about the reading material specifically, but that is very, very, very important, and we can extend it to our next YA session. That was a letter written by Thakura to one of his bhaktas, and that is the essence of everything. So we'll talk more about that. But what I want to talk today a little bit is about the Durga Puja. So if you guys know that this is the time of Durga Puja, and Durga Puja usually is being celebrated for 10 days. And today is the 8th day of Durga Puja, which is called as Ashtami. And this Durga Puja is the celebration of victory of good over evil. So I have given some pictures in the reading materials. If you have seen it, there are few words also. You can read them. Are you still there online?
Yeah.
Yeah, please go ahead and read those few words with the pictures that I have given. It's very, very, the very basic meaning of Durga Puja, what we are doing. Please go ahead.
So it is to read that Rama worshipped goddess Durga before going to war with the demon king Ravana and killed him. That day is celebrated as Vijaya Dashami or Dussehra, which means victory of good over evil.
Yes, and in the next picture, can you see those words?
Yeah.
Yeah, just go to them. That I found very easy and entertaining, so you can understand them pretty well. Just read them to us.
Durga Puja marks the victory of good things over bad. When Ma Durga defeated Mahishasur, and everyone was glad. Heavens rejoiced amidst the sounds of concerts from far and near. This great day of triumph we celebrate every year.
Yes, good. Thank you. Thank you, Ans. So you must have got some idea about what Durga Puja is. I just want to tell one very small story about Thakura's experience of attending Durga Puja, and then I will close my discussion today. So Thakura was staying in Puri, and Thakura, even though he stayed in Puri for 14 years, he had never seen Durga Puja. So that time, Thakura wanted to see Durga Puja, and then another bhai who actually always takes Thakura everywhere in the rickshaw whenever Thakura goes outside. There is a rickshaw in Puri that if you have ever been to there, you remember that you can remember that is the same rickshaw that Thakura was riding by. So another bhai was with so much interest and excitement, he was ready to take Thakura in the rickshaw. He took Thakura. Everybody started their visit from the 7th day onwards. They went to see a lot of idols of Devi Durga. They are being worshipped in so much decorated pandals, with so many devotees and people around. So they really enjoyed seeing them. But one interesting thing happens on the 10th day, on the Dasahara, on the Dasami day. All the idols of every street and land, they come together to one place, which is called a Singhadwar of Puri. So Thakura also showed his interest to go to the Singhadwar and see that grand celebration or that get together. Thakura wanted to see that extravaganza of the Devi Milan. Devi means the goddess Durga's idols, and all the idols are there at one place, so they all wanted to see that. So all the bhaktas were very excited. Amongst them, there are a few names, Durga Charan Bhai, Lupo Bhai, and definitely Annada Bhai also, got his rickshaw, and Thakura along with Leelama. Leelama was a little girl at that time, so they are on the rickshaw, and Annada Bhai took them. Everybody accompanied them. So they are outside that huge crowd, and from the rickshaw they could see all the idols. But Annada Bhai was very interested to go a little closer to those idols, and he wanted Thakura to see that close view. Everybody was very reluctant because it was very crowded and they didn't know how to manage that rickshaw with Thakura. So they did not want to go inside, but they could not also stop Annada Bhai's excitement. So eventually Annada Bhai went inside the crowd with the rickshaw, Thakura and Lilama, Thakura saw that, view that Devi Milan. Thakura was very excited. Thakura enjoyed that. But then they could not find a way out of coming out, how to come outside of that crowd. And it was so heavily crowded. The rickshaw, Thakura, everything, they are just getting pushed across, and everybody was panicked. They didn't know what to do at that time. And they were so afraid and scared of, what will happen now. Then at that time, there was Thakura's one of the bhaktas, Khirod Bhai, who was in police department. He was there to manage the security, and he was there little far, but Thakura saw him and just took in that crowd also. Khirod Bhai could hear his name. He heard that Thakura is calling him, and surprisingly he came with other police guys, and then they could find place in the crowd, and they could escort Thakura outside of that crowd. That was kind of, a very, you can say, miraculous experience. But that was really a good experience. Thakura, for a long time, Thakura talked about that, his experience of this Durga Puja. Just wanted to narrate this story to you guys that, how Thakura saw the Durga Puja, and every year we celebrate Durga Puja, and it's as we discussed, it's the victory of good over the evil. So there are two stories basically that we usually talk about in the context of Durga Puja. One is how Goddess Durga got the victory over Mahisasur, the demon, and how Lord Rama, after praying Devi Durga, how he got the victory over the Ravan. So with this, I'm not taking any more time. With this, I am concluding here. We'll carry forward our discussion of Thakura's letter and our reading material to our next session. I am ending here. The Bhagavad Vinimay is by prayer.
ମୁଁ ବାଏ ଯୋଗଦେୟ ସଂଘ ପୂଜାରେ ଆଉ ମୁଁ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କ ଜୀବନ ବିଷୟରେ ଶୁଣେ, ଠାକୁରଙ୍କ ବିଷୟରେ ଶୁଣେ। ମୁଁ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କୁ କହନ୍ତି ଭଲ ମଣିଷ ହେବାକୁ। ମତେ ମୁଁ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କୁ ପ୍ରାର୍ଥନା କରୁଛି ଯେମିତି ମତେ ମିଳିବ opportunity ଠାକୁରଙ୍କ କଥା ସବୁବେଳେ ଶୁଣିବାକୁ ଟ୍ରାଏ କର।
ଜୟ ଗୁରୁ। ପ୍ରାଣର ଠାକୁର ସମସ୍ତ ଭକ୍ତ ଭାଇ ଓ ମା ମାନେ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ମୋର ଜୟ ଗୁରୁ। ଆଜି ମୋର ଶିବ ପୂଜା ପାଳି ଅଛି, ଆଉ କୋଇନ୍ସିଡେଣ୍ଟଲି ଆଜି ଇଣ୍ଡିଆରୁ ମୋର ମମି ବି ଆସିଛନ୍ତି, ଆଣ୍ଡ ଦେନ୍ ଆଜି ଅଷ୍ଟମୀ ବି। ସୋ ଏସବୁ ମୁଁ ପ୍ଲାନ୍ କରିନଥିଲି, ବଟ୍ ସବୁ କେମିତି ଅଟୋମେଟିକ୍ ଆରେଞ୍ଜ ହେଇଗଲା। ଆଉ ତାପରେ ତ ମୁଁ ଜାଣିପାରୁନଥିଲି, 1 week ହେଲା ମୋ ମାମାକୁ କହୁଥିଲି କି ମାମା ତୁ ମୋ ପାଇଁ କ'ଣ ଗୋଟେ ଲେଖିଦେ, ମୁଁ ସେଇଟା ଭାବିବିନି ବେଳେ କହିବି, ମୁଁ ଜାଣିପାରୁନି ମୁଁ କ'ଣ କହିବି। ତ ଏମିତି କ'ଣ ହେଇଥିଲା ନା, କିଛି ଦିନ ପୂର୍ବରୁ ମାମାକୁ ସବୁ କହୁଥିଲି କି ମୋର ଏତେ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ୍ସ, ମୋର ଏତେ କାମ, ଆଉ ତାପରେ ମୋତେ ଏତେ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସ୍ ହେଇଯାଉଛି ଏ ଟାଇମ୍ରେ। ତ ସେଇଠୁ ମୋତେ ମାମା କିଛି ଲାଇନ୍ସ କହିଲେ, ମୁଁ କହିଲି ମୁଁ ଏଇଟା ନୋଟ୍ ଡାଉନ୍ କରିଦେବି, ଆଉ ଏଇଟା ହିଁ ମୋତେ ବହୁତ ଭଲ ଲାଗିଲା। ତ ମୋତେ ମାମା ସେ କହିଲେ କି ଏଇଠି ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ଲାଇଫରେ ସୁଖୀ ବୋଲି କେହି ନାହାନ୍ତି। କାହାର କୋଉ ରିଜନ ନେଇକି ସବୁ ଦୁଃଖ ଅଛି। କିଏ କାହାର ପଇସା ପାଇଁ ନିଡ୍ ହଉଛି, ତ କାହାର ଶାରୀରିକ ଅସୁସ୍ଥତା ହଉଛି, କି କିଏ ନିଜର ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ମେମ୍ବର୍ସକୁ ନେଇକି ଦୁଃଖ। ଧନ ଅଭାବେ ଦୁଃଖୀ କେହି, କେହି ବା ଦୁଃଖୀ ପୀଡ଼ା ଦେହି, କେହି ବା ଦୁଃଖୀ ପରିଜନେ, ପ୍ରକୃତ ସୁଖୀ ନାହିଁ ଜଣେ। तेणु से ठाकुर आम सबुदिन पढ़ु परिचय पत्र ठाकुर आमको कहते ये जगत राजधानी ठार विकरुणी पर्यंत समस्त समान अभाव भावराज्य उपनीत नहला पर्यंत कहारी अभाव पूरण हेबना आउ से भावराज्य उपनीत होगा अर्थ हो श्री श्री ठाकुर निकट में आम पूरा केमती आत्मसमर्पण करदे कारण से ठाकुर होती सकल शक्तिर आधार तेणु से ही कहबी कि आम श्री श्री ठाकुर उपरे सबु क्षेत्र में निर्भर करवा पूरा सब किसी डेडिकेट करदे आउ कि गुड़ा लाइन्स मु सब मन रखी था ठाकुर कहते कहीं भावना चिंता हताश हवा कहीं मुझे अच्छे तुम मानक यह मने नहीं पूर्ण करदेवी सकल शून्य अभाव नाश हृदय करुणा अवस्था देखी न पाओ त्रास आज ये कहीकि रही आ श्री श्री ठाकुर चरण कमल ये प्रार्थना जे से आमको कृपा करंतु जेपरी जीवन प्रत्येक क्षेत्र में निर्भर कर रही पार। जय गुरु।
जयगुरु भाई निमंत्रण करी गुरुआसन जयगुरु ठाकुर महाराज समस्ते भक्त भाई माँ मैंने पिला आमर आसंता शनिवार अक्टोबर 12 तारिख दिन गृहासन नवीकरण प्रभु आपण को सब भक्त मान निमंत्रण करुच्ची नवीकरण पूजा सकाळे हम तार प्रोग्राम आज पठेबी आपण मैंने भक्त भाई मैंने माँ मैंने आसिकी फिजिकली प्रेजेंट रही ना फोन जग देवे से अनुरोध करमको सेवार सुजोग दे। जय गुरु।
जय गुरु। ठाकुर को श्री ठाकुर को एबे पूजा सरला पर मु मध्याह्न भोग पे निमंत्रण जनाउछि एवं आश्रम समस्त भाई माँ माने पूजा पर प्रसाद पाइबे एवं आज संध्या पूजा संध्या 6:30 मु श्री श्री ठाकुर को निमंत्रण जनाउछि। जय गुरु।
जय गुरु। आसंदा पूजा अक्टोबर 13 मु श्री श्री ठाकुर भक्त भाई और माँ मान निमंत्रण जनाउछि दयाकोरी पूजा योगदान करिवे सफल मंत्र करिवे।
Jai Guru. I invite all Thais, Mas, and other young aspirants and other members of American Saraswata Sangha to join our next young aspirant session to be held on October 13th, 2019 at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Please join the puja and make it a success. Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. आसंता 13 तारिख दिन श्रेया पृथ्वीराज भाई और मोर संघ पूजा पाई अच्छी तो आप समस्त ठाकुर महाराज को समस्त भाई माँ मान को निमंत्रण कर संघ पूजा जग करेंगे देवदेव आम सेवा सुयोग।
जय गुरु। आज श्रेयसी और मोर सेवा पूजा पाली से जानते अजाणत आमर कि आश्रम सेवार थिबा विभिन्न भाई माँ मान जहाँ किसी भूल त्रुटि हो जाए श्री श्री ठाकुर निकट में और समस्त भाई माँ मान निकट में क्षमा प्रार्थना कर।
जयगुरु भाई टिके क्षमा प्रार्थना करार अच्छी से प्रोग्राम रे भूल गला संघ सेवक एक्चुअली सप्तम भाग तृतीय संख्या थिला द्वितीय संख्या से ओवरलुक कर देथिले और गुरु गीतार भी 71 श्लोक पढ़ाबा थिला से ठाकुर आपण पखरे क्षमा प्रार्थना करछि एवं समस्त भाई माँ और पिला मान पखरे क्षमा प्रार्थना करछि। जय
जय गुरु। दयामय श्री चरणी निवेदन दयामय श्री चरणी निवेदन निरंतर कामना करिबे स्मरण निरंतर कामना करिबे स्मरण इहा छड़ा ना इतर ना इहा छड़ा न रहिब इतर काम इही मात्र भिक्षा मोर इतिकी प्रार्थना इही मात्र भिक्षा मोर इतिकी प्रार्थना तुम्ही प्रभु मोहि दास एही अहंकार तुम्ही प्रभु मोहि दास एही अहंकार एकमात्र जीव प्रबल संस्कार प्रभु एकमात्र जीव प्रबल संस्कार इथि लगी जीवी काली न मिले मो कति इथि लगी जीवी काली न मिले मो कति तथापि रखिबी मने अनंत त्रुपति प्रभु तथापि रखिबी मने अनंत त्रुपति तुम्हारी दृष्टि भीतरे तुम्हारी जगते तुम्हारी दृष्टि भीतरे तुम्हारी जगते पढ़ी जाही ताही तुम्हारी इंगिते प्रभु पढ़ी जाही ताही तुम्हारी इंगिते ध्वंस परे रचनार अभिनव रूप ध्वंस परे रचनार अभिनव रूप देखी देखी आसी जीव असल स्वरूप प्रभु देखी देखी आसी जीव असल स्वरूप मिलाई न पारे जेबे तब जंत्रेश्वर मिलाई न पारे जेबे तब जंत्रेश्वर तब नामे बाई जीवी भंगा बीड़ा मूल प्रभु तब नामे बाई जीवी भंगा बीड़ा मूल शुणु बन शुणु केही थिबा अहंकार शुणु बन शुणु केही थिबा अहंकार तुम्ही प्रभु मुहि दास इतिकी संस्कार प्रभु तुम्ही प्रभु मुहि दास इतिकी संस्कार प्रेममय श्री चरणी करी निवेदन 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 तुम जय गाउथिबी ए सारा जीवन प्रभु तुम जय गाउथिबी ए सारा जीवन प्रभु तुम जय गाउथिबी ए सारा जीवन प्रभु तुम जय गाउथिबी ए सारा जीवन जय गुरु जय गुरु जय गुरु जय 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 जय गुरु जय गुरु जय गुरु जय
जय गुरु जय गुरु